Dear 65, 9:55 a.m. Last night, Michelle was the 7th housemate to be evicted from the Big Brother house. The housemates have been awake for 4 minutes.
God, it's the shittest remix I've ever heard. Oh, what's going on?
What's going on?
Where am I?
You're still here, Dan.
I'm not like this.
No.
Oh, shit, man.
What's wrong?
Just waking up.
Oh, right.
Not the best person in the morning, you see.
No, me neither.
Stuart comes to the diary room to talk to Big Brother.
Yo, bro.
Hello, Stuart. How are you today?
Alright, I suppose.
What is it like the first day without Michelle?
I don't know, I think this week's just going to be so strange in itself. It's just, I just think it's a bummer not being able to share the experience with her, but Michelle's such a big character that I think it certainly will. But I mean, it's just everyone's kind of in awe of being in the last week now, so everyone's just like, what's going on? So it's pretty crazy. Being in week 10. In week 10. Just to put that out there.
Stuart is the youngest Big Brother housemate ever.
Dude.
His greatest strength has been his youthful optimism.
Woo! We love you, Big Brother! Woo!
He has consistently used a psychological technique known as positive reframing.
That's awesome. Whoa, this is crazy, this is awesome.
This is the ability to turn negative situations into positive ones.
This task is amazing, though. It kind of makes you realise where you are. It's like, whoa!
Stuart is the only housemate who has not received a single nomination.
Me and Stuart are pretty similar. We don't really have a beef.
Stuart's one of my best mates, innit? Goes without saying.
This could be because he's employed a tactic that psychologists call bystander apathy. He has cheerfully kept his head down and avoided the conflicts that have arisen in the house.
Fuck out of it! About your fucking struggle. What do you know about a struggle, huh?
By doing so, he has not put himself at risk.
You know, he's never caused any conflict, he's never argued with anyone.
Stuart has also shown himself to be a master of disguise, using make-believe characters to express his feelings.
Tiagra, king of the tiger people, would like to nominate Dan.
However, his greatest disguise of all has been that of the henpecked husband.
Well, you're not going on a skiing holiday, so you can get that one out of your head. You're not going on another holiday while I'm not coming along anyway.
Hiding behind Michelle and dodging confrontation.
Who's the best girlfriend in the world, Stuart? That's a good answer.
And he's a cool guy when you get him on his own. When his missus gets involved, he loses all his identity. Completely.
The task of week 10 saw Stuart and Shell shackled together. Temporarily free of the constraints of a full-blown relationship, Stuart appeared more relaxed.
Oh, what a beautiful day!
Now Michelle is gone, Stuart is completely free. The question is, will he remain psychologically tied to her, or take advantage of his liberty and emerge victorious?
11:23 a.m. All the housemates are in the garden.
Like they're in a boot camp, man.
Yeah.
Dirty hell, come on.
She must be waking up now. If you sleep at all.
Yeah. And she'll have heard whether she's going to be able to glamour model or something like that, because that's really what
she'll have sifted through the offers.
What's that?
She'll have sifted through the offers.
Sifted.
Sifted.
What do I mean?
Gone through.
Gone through.
The office.
What happened then? Did you just one day just think, right, I'm just going to get buff?
No, man.
Or did you just kind of regularly hit the gym and sooner or later you just go like, whoa, what's going on?
Just like... especially for the last 5 years, man, it's been a big part, man, in my life, you know what I mean?
Just, yeah.
It's the only thing that's been keeping me going, man.
Serious?
They said to me, so why do you want to come in here? I says, well, my life's been such a big routine for the last 5 years. I've never been out it whatsoever. You know, I've always been able to cope. You know, I've always had the gym, the runs, everything's been there. My Saturday night piss up.
Yeah.
And then I said, well, if I come in here and I'm not going to have that, how am I going to, like, rise to that challenge? You know what I mean? Rise to, you know. It's like in here, I haven't even done any ab workout for about like 6-7 weeks,
no,
man.
I haven't really
my abs, I've not even touched my abs. And I've not really put any weight on them, you know what I mean? They're still...
Yeah, you still, yeah.
You can still see the wee bit, it just needs to
Pump
bust
them
it,
up a
man.
little.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of all the housemates, Jason has been the most unpopular, having received the most nominations, 14 in total.
Jason.
Jason.
Jay.
He is miserable.
I just really don't like him.
Jason's main weakness has been his refusal to integrate with the whole group.
This is a nightmare for me. I'm like, you know, I don't even mix with these 5 people now. I'm going to be chained to one of them.
He's persistently isolated himself, citing a lack of common ground.
I've not got much in common with these at all, to be honest. That's all it is. You know what I mean? There's nothing bad about it.
The real reason may be he finds it difficult to invest emotionally, as it can lead to vulnerability.
Would you like a beer?
How many beers is there?
There's 2 and we thought that you could have them.
All right, cheers. I'll get them in a minute. Thanks, Jill.
OK, come on. It'd be
Thanks,
nice to have your company.
By not sharing his emotions, he appears unapproachable.
I feel uncomfortable around him.
As a result, we rarely see the real Jason.
I hardly know anything about him whatsoever.
Jason's greatest strength has been his ability to plant the seeds of discontent in the housemates' minds.
I've been thinking about, like, just the type of girl that you would go out with. A girl who's, like, went to uni, you know, quite cultured and stuff.
Like a grand puppet master, he pulls their strings and sits back to watch the fallout. First it was Ahmed.
Start getting involved in the discussions, start getting noticed, start giving a conflict point of view. This is a game, remember?
Then he allowed Victor to talk his way out of the house.
So how do you get mad then, Dan?
How do I get mad?
Yeah.
You've got to push the right buttons.
How does one get a reaction out of Dan Bryan then?
Daniel is his latest target.
Are you still here? I thought you'd have went every Friday you were up for eviction. A man's only got 2 things, Dan, his word and his balls.
What?
Against all odds, Jason has survived eviction.
Michelle!
Following Michelle's departure, a more emotional Jason has emerged.
It's like being wanted, isn't it? I mean, all your life, you want to be wanted, don't you?
His behaviour over the next few days is crucial. If he continues to display his softer side, he could just win people over.
1:48 p.m. Nadia is in the bedroom. Daniel's in the shower. Shell, Stuart and Jason are in the garden.
Goodness sake, Shell. Shell, I'm just about to eat my lunch. Do you mind covering up?
Oi, I have to look at you all day long and eat.
I've not got my tits out, though.
Yeah, I know.
He's got his butt out there, hasn't he?
What,
You've got your bottom out. Your face is enough to turn me
the shower?
sometimes.
The kitchen is my oyster.
Well, tea will be very tasty as well tonight, excuse me.
I'm as happy as Larry today.
I know, I'm just so relaxed.
I know.
Lovely.
Does feel very relaxing today, doesn't it? You look fabulous.
Thank you, honey.
Fabulous. Fabulous is the word to describe you, I think, Nadia. Yeah. At all times.
Did try, you know.
Mutton dressed as fucking lamb's another word. Oh, guys.
4:55 p.m. An obstacle course has been set in the garden. It combines features from some of the housemates' previous challenges, including a balance beam over stinging nettles, a manure pit, and a fish gut tunnel to crawl through.
It's ming-tastic in here, dude.
Whoa! Ah!
Big Brother has hoodwinked the housemates into thinking that the obstacle course is their Saturday challenge. However, the challenge is yet to come, and the outcome of the obstacle course will have no effect on the prize fund.
Oh, smell that, man.
Check it, Jay.
Check it out, Jay.
Oh, shit.
No, the shit's there. This is the fish.
Oh, check the wasps around those flies.
Is it wasps?
Look, there's wasps, man, everywhere.
Oh, God, wasps aren't fun.
Oh, guys, man. Oh.
That's not a good one.
Shit.
Oh, nettles as well. Lovely.
That was disgusting.
I know.
Oh, stop.
4 housemates must start on the roundabout while the 5th pushes them. When Big Brother sounds a klaxon, they'll have a total of 5 minutes to dismount the roundabout one at a time and complete the obstacle course.
I'm getting dizzy just doing this. This is crazy. Oh, that's a bit fast, isn't it?
Yeah, that's just slightly fast, Steve.
I'm not enjoying it at all. Oh, come on, Big Brother. Okay.
Okay.
Now stop and Dan gets off.
Yep.
So reorientate yourself
No,
as
keep
much as
going,
possible.
dude. Keep going, dude. You've got to keep spinning us, don't you? Yeah. On you go, dude. You can make it. Well done.
Gee. This is disorientating, isn't it?
Yeah. Well done, Dan. You're doing really well.
Good effort.
He's got the poo-poo now. We're going to have to do ours fast, you.
Pun?
We're going to have to do ours
Yeah,
fast, I
fine.
think. So it'll be tight at the end. How is it, Dan?
Action, Dan! Go, go, go!
Ew!
That's it, boy! You love it, man. Get in there!
On, Dan, get through there. 5 minutes, big guy.
Let's do this!
Do it!
The fishmonger is in town. Dan, the fishmonger.
Go, go, go!
Now we stop. I get on, and housemate 2 gets off.
On you go, Jake.
And Dan spins from our rooms.
Roll me, finish with it now.
If you got to do it, just do it.
Yeah.
Whoa.
God, are you alright?
The smell.
Oh, shit.
Well, it's only like being in a fish shop.
J-Dog!
That's fine.
Come on, Jay! That's it, you love it, man.
Is it really smelly in there, Jay?
Yeah, because it's been heated.
J-Dog!
Just hold your breath as you go through.
Ah, the fishmonger! And he's there. So we stop.
Right,
no,
and Nadia
stop
gets
it
off.
and-
Oh, could you give me a
Can we
hand?
stop the thing, isn't it?
Okay,
Cool.
Right, now spin the other way you've been spinning, darling.
which way is that? This is...
Can you tell?
No, the other way.
Did you see me trip there?
Bum out.
Yeah. You stink, man.
Take your
Ew.
heel. Oh, I got some grimness on me. That looks wicked, Nadia.
Well done, dude.
Well done, Nad.
Go on, Nadia!
Go on, do that.
Concesa! 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 Concesa!
This is not what princesses do.
Go on! She's doing the fishmonger. The fishmonger!
Go on.
That's it.
Go on.
Oh, stop. Can we stop it now?
Right, me.
Go, 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 go!
Oh, that does smell of range, doesn't it?
I'm sorry.
No, do it. Just puke that out there. Come on, Shell! Do it, girl. It's meaningless, isn't it?
I'm sorry.
No, do it, Nadia. If you got to puke, you got to puke.
And the manure.
Shell, do the fishmonger. Can we stop it and then I'll go?
Go, 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 go!
Stuart is the last to tackle the obstacle course.
Oh no, but it's like it's FY1.
Well done, dude!
What is he now?
Come on, Stuart!
Come on, dude!
Quick, quick, quick! Come on, go right through it! Hands up, come on! Go on, son!
Go on, dude! Go on!
Come on, Wilson! I think this is a holiday camp.
Get back on the roundabout!
Oh, Mike's.
Quickly!
We knock it out now.
I have to get on as well.
Yeah, go on. Why not?
Stop it!
All right!
Serious gunk in my face.
5:29 p.m. Big Brothers gather the housemates on the sofas. They think they've just completed this week's challenge.
Housemates, Big Brother thanks you for participating in the obstacle course and hopes that you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Today's challenge will begin shortly. The prize fund currently stands at 53,500. Housemates can now gain a further 10 grand to add to their total prize fund. Would one housemate now switch on the plasma screen?
We didn't have another thing.
No, that wasn't a task.
No.
In the diary room, Big Brother has set up a bar. On the bar are 10 shots. Each shot is worth £1,000.
Wow. Wicked!
For each shot that a housemate drinks...
Yeah, it's not alcoholic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Each shot that a housemate drinks, £1,000 will be added to the prize fund.
2 shots contain salty water, 2 contain cod liver oil, and the remaining 6 contain pureed raw fish guts.
Mate, like people who aren't willing to should maybe go first.
Right, so we'll let Nadia and Shell go first.
Well, I'll just say, if you go first, then you've got the pick, haven't you?
Yeah, on you go, dude. Everyone,
Just like
take
what?
a towel
Just
in as well.
hold your nose as well and just
What
like...
I have to do is put the glass empty in my hand.
Yeah.
Try
Get it down.
No, if you don't want to do it, then don't. They do.
If you don't want to
It's
do
really
it-
minging.
I know.
Can you pass me the instructions, J-Dog?
Hang on.
30 minutes.
Yeah.
That's plenty of time, isn't it?
Oh my god.
Are they big?
Hang on, big brother. Oh, okay. Sorry guys, I'm gonna go for the easiest ones. I've no idea what these things are. Okay, I'm gonna go for this one.
Oh, you got to drink it, Nad. Well done, girl.
Yeah!
Swallow. Oh, don't.
Shell, darling, I leave one foot up. Okay.
It's not finished. It's not finished.
Don't puke it into the other shots, Nadia.
Finish it. She's still got some. That's it. Well
She's
done.
a trooper, you know.
By drinking 1 shot of salty water and 1 shot of cod liver oil, Nadia has earned the group £2,000.
It's not funny.
It's funny, man. It's a laugh.
Nadia.
Not being sick is horrible.
Nadia!
Oh, let me out, for God's sake.
Oh, mate, well done.
What was it, Nadia?
Oh, she's been sick.
Okay, I'm not doing that.
Right, it's
Sorry,
not that.
guys. I'm not being sick on tally.
It's not funny now. I know what's
chick, what did you swallow? Oh, chickadee.
5:39 p.m. It's been 10 minutes since the challenge started. So far, Nadia has successfully drunk 2 shots. Shell came to the Big Brother bar in the diary room but failed to drink anything. Daniel has drunk 1 shot of salty water. Today's winnings currently stand at £3,000. Stuart is next in the diary room. So far, none of the housemates have drunk the pureed raw fish gut.
Take the cod liver oil. Get that away from me.
Here's to you. Here's to me. Best of friends will always be. If we ever disagree. And here's to me.
Go on, son.
Oh my god, well done, dude. Well done. Oh my goodness.
Mm.
Oh no!
Oh, man, I've got to eat it.
Oh, Stu!
Oh! Oh! that guy doesn't really... Oh!
Oh, it's disgusting! Ah!
Is it really raw? Like,
Yeah,
shit, man.
it's just disgusting.
Oh, 1.
You need to leave me some time, man.
Oh, he's done well.
Stuart has drunk the 3rd shot of pureed raw fish guts.
Oh, my day. 3.
Oh, he's done so well. He has done so well.
It's not going to take... It's not going to take them all.
To you, here's to me. Best of friends will always be if we ever disagree. Here's to me. Jay?
Yep.
Can you take these?
Yep.
Cheers.
Stuart has drunk 4 shots, making the total £7,000.
I'm so sorry that I haven't done one yet.
If I knew, I would do it. If I knew I was going to give that reaction, I wouldn't do it in the first place.
The white, the clear ones.
I hope it does not really something disgusting. I just hope
It was salt. It was more salt than the body can deal with, and that it makes the body reject it.
Unless you want it.
Jason is the last to the diary room.
Here's to absent friends.
All the best. God bless.
You gotta eat it, man.
Can I ever tell you about the time
that I once pulled a chick, took her outside, took her home, and I found out that she had a penis. Fuck. Was that disappointing?
Really?
No, he's doing an old tale that you do when you take a shot.
Alright.
Oh, they done it. Oh, you guys have done so well.
This is Shell. I'm making this look easy, pal. Honestly, you would absolutely spew your ring. I'm not being like big about this. This is like.
Thank you for doing it for me.
Piss and slime and just that.
I've got a cast iron stomach, man. Honestly.
Yeah!
As all 10 shots were consumed, the housemates have gained £10,000. The total prize fund now stands at £63,500.
Mate,
How did, you knew how that tasted, man, didn't you?
Thank you so much.
Shell, on it, you would have spewed.
Yeah, I would have
There's
spewed.
like...
Did you see my face sometimes?
Yeah, thank you very much. It was really nice.
You could just feel like the...
Shell, it was guts and everything down there, and it was so like fishy and...
Yeah.
Just like, sometimes like I could feel like entrails just hanging off my mouth and stuff.
See when you get the jelly bits going down the big thick clumps, man.
That's when I like hurled a bit.
OK, guys, thank you. Our stomachs are still a little delicate.
7:54 p.m. It's been almost 2 hours since the housemates completed today's challenge. Daniel's in the bedroom. Shell has prepared a meal of quiche, vegetables and cheesy mash for the housemates.
In fact, I'm just going to put it out like that. There we go. Right, I'll serve some of this out.
Wow, that looks awesome, Shell.
Right. OK, Crash. So you pass your plate?
Remember they want a bite of tomato?
I will do, yeah.
Do you want that?
Is that all you want?
Guys, that looks delicious.
No, if you don't want to take any more, then yeah.
Just chop it up.
There's a still water down here if you want that down the man. Oh, fantastic. Cheers, guys. Good to be with you lot.
Dirty.
Can I have some of that pepper?
Both.
Okay, I want its pepper as well. Shell, you're an awesome cook, I'll say.
Thanks very much.
I was wondering what the reason why you were in this house, Shell. Now I know, man. It's all those good meals you've been making.
All right. I'll be a good mum.
Shell Bobs.
Thank you.
It's like mashed potato with yoghurt in it. It's just, oh.
This is tasty.
Cool. I really, really, really love cooking. If anyone wants to cook, you know, to say it, but if you don't, I love cooking for you. I really enjoy it.
This week, because we get some great grub in.
I really love it. So if no one else wants to cook, I'm happy.
Those potatoes are good. Is there cheese through that?
Yep.
Oh, it's tasty, isn't it?
As far as some housemates are concerned, Shell has had a game plan from the very start.
I think a few people are out to win it. Definitely, I know Shell is.
Everyone's under the impression she's a very sweet girl, smart girl, wouldn't say boo to a goose.
To appear non-threatening to both the men and the women in the Big Brother house.
If say, for example, you wanted to do something, then I can't turn around to you and say, no, you can't do that, because I am not your boss.
But I seriously didn't mean to offend you at all, and I do apologise if I did.
Just scarf or something.
Despite her obvious attractiveness, she has managed to desexualise herself.
I have a boyfriend and I'm very sort of standoffish to most other chaps because of that.
And during contentious situations, she constantly exhibits low-status behaviour.
We'll talk later, yeah?
If you want, you don't have to if you don't want to.
We'll talk later. Now's not the time, Shell.
Well, I do want you to get cross with me this evening, Vic.
This form of submissive display means that Shell is not perceived as a key player in the competition.
There's not a chance that she's going to win it because she's not a big enough character to win this. She's not done enough.
She has also been keen to assume the role of provider, cooking 70% of the meals.
Come on, boily little fuckers.
Negotiating the shopping budget.
Do you like cheesecake? Anyone like cheesecake?
And cleaning on average 20 minutes a day.
Ooh, I hate the boy bit. Right.
This, of course, has made her indispensable to the group. And as a result, she has received only 2 nominations during her whole time in the house.
My second nomination is Shell.
I'm going to have to go for Shell.
Shell's tactics within the house may have worked so far, but they may not work in the end game. By concentrating on her relationship with the other housemates, she may have neglected the most important relationship of all, her relationship with the viewing public.
Did everybody else just basically think they were going to hear their name tonight and be packing? You always do, don't you?
Now she needs to show us that she means business and that this princess really wants to be queen.
9:16 p.m. All the housemates are in the garden.
Perfect. No, that smell was... One thing for sure, I'll never be able to work in a fish place.
I don't know if I'll be able to eat fish again. That salmon tomorrow is going to take a serious amount of psychological help for me to eat it.
There I was, looking forward to a grilled salmon and gorgeous vegetables and enjoy an evening with lots of cigarettes.
Darling, I thought you'd be used to the smell of fish.
Actually, darling, it doesn't smell of fish, it smells beautifully.
A fish cake?
Whoever goes on there doesn't want to get out of it.
That's minging. I just realised what you said.
What was that? Anyone who what?
Anyone who gets in there doesn't want to get out of it.
No, she needs to rephrase that. Anybody who gets in there can't get out of it. You'd need a map and a compass.
And some sort of digging implement.
Hello! I bet it's like a roll-on, roll-off ferry.
Euro tunnel.
You might be surprised. You might be just a little surprised. Believe me.
Oh, yeah, because you're a virgin, aren't you, now?
Nadia walked into the Big Brother house with one clear aim: to live and be accepted as a woman. Clearly, she's triumphed. This could be as a result of her emotional immediacy, which is predominantly a feminine trait. Be it frustration or excitement.
I'm crying again. I'm crying because anger inside me. Oh, my legs. Oh, God. I want to get married.
She expresses her feelings the instant they occur.
I'm not fucking scared of you, darling.
So I'm not a bully.
Oh, yes, you are a bully because you're making me nervous. You're making me scared.
Her desires and insecurities are exposed for all to see.
You want me to have a heart attack in this fucking place, in this... fucking... Ah! Why am I so fucking huge?
You're not.
I am! I'm like a whale!
However, her emotional immediacy has also been her biggest downfall, because her housemates have had to deal with her lack of self-control.
I kept really calm and she was screaming at me, man.
I can't sit there and try and have a conversation with the face of thunder.
So that fucking laugh, man.
This is why she has been repeatedly nominated, a substantial 12 times.
Nadia.
Nadia.
Nadia. Nadia.
I really find her laugh quite irritating.
But there appears to be a contradiction between how the housemates perceive Nadia and how the public see her.
Oh my God.
For the housemates, Nadia is a humorous but temperamental woman prone to overreaction.
No! Go away. Go away!
However, the public know about Nadia's past and may have empathy for her situation.
Did you hear about that guy? Like, he had, like, the transsexual operation, like, and then he changed back because he was actually gay and he just couldn't accept it, so he pretended that he wanted to be a woman.
Nadia has already been saved from eviction 4 times. However, it remains to be seen whether she can go the whole way.
10:05 p.m. The housemates are in the garden.
We're getting every little bit of information about you when we get out of this house.
Just that?
All a little bit of press clippings and cuttings on you.
You're going to be cutting them of me. What?
Yes, finding everything I can out about you.
Like what?
Anything you've not told us. Secret.
What is this coming from? What do you mean?
No reason.
Oh my God, they're freaking me out. Where does this conversation come from?
No, I didn't. I just thought about it.
Good Lord.
Yes.
Cause there's no love in town.
Big Brother has called Jason to the diary room.
Oh, good evening, big brother.
Good evening, Jason. Have you been enjoying your evening?
Yeah, it's been all right. I'm just sort of, just quite chuffed that I've made it this far now. Just knowing that I'm in the last week and all, that's just changed my whole sort of outlook. I just want to remember my last week in the house with fond memories.
Have you been enjoying the company of the other housemates?
Yeah, I mean it's I enjoy the conversations where it involves like general things. Most of the time the conversation just revolves around Nadia, because she loves all that attention, and and the other housemates sort of kiss her ass a little bit, and just I just cannot be I can't be arsed with all that crap. And that's part of the reason why I distance myself as well, But when they talk about general things of an interest, then it's all right. I'm like to listen to it and get involved and all that. It's just when they start sort of kissing ass that I can't be bothered with it. So
11:19 p.m. Nadia is in the kitchen. All of the other housemates are in the garden.
Yeah, it's not really a fast food snack.
Oh, look at that. Geez, want to see an awesome view. Come here. Come back to where I am. Don't leave, look.
What?
Come, keep looking at me. Look at me.
Yeah.
Right. And look. Look.
Oh my God.
Don't look. Wow. Look at how circular that is, man.
Oh, it's a full moon then.
Obviously. But it just looks so, like, unbelievable, doesn't it? So clear.
Yeah, Nadia. Come here, darling.
Nad, come here.
What?
Fine, don't.
Oh my God, what happened?
Come here.
Look at
Come
Stuart.
here.
Look at
Come
Stuart.
here. Come straight here. No, don't look. Don't look. Come straight here.
It's beautiful.
Look. Look up there. Look. Isn't it beautiful?
Oh!
You've probably seen it whilst you're walking about, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Good Lord, that was something out of the wood. Yeah, it's beautiful, I have to say. Why is it so shiny?
It's full.
It's just so clear to
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's
just
a very clear night.
Wow.
It's been such a hot
You can
day.
actually
close,
see
isn't
the
The face.
Iteration on it, yeah.
all the sort of...
Different dips and
Yeah.
bits, yeah.
Wow, it is beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is.
$11:52 p.m. Nadia and Shell are in bed. Daniel's in the kitchen. Jason and Stuart are in the garden.
Oh, shit, man. I just don't feel right, man. I feel my stomach.
Feeling dodgy.
And I'm not wanting to do a workout, man. Feeling like this, because I'll be a waste of time, man.
I mean, it hadn't really even gone down properly. It was all like congealing inside.
Oh, mate, let's not talk about that, man.
Yeah.
I'm still a bit sensitive, man.
Put it to bed.
I mean, that was fucking hardcore, man. That shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That was hardcore, mate. That was like. I bet you they just could not believe that I was swallowing that shit, man.
On the screen, though, on the plasma screen, it did not look anything as bad. It's quite deceptive because it does look like a fluid.
Yeah.
Like look a bit thickly, but you don't see the actual entrails.
But you could see you because you had a bit in your finger.
Oh, did I?
And you could see you just.
What was it hanging off, like swinging?
It was just like.
Oh man.
Oh, and that was the worst. But see when you got a bit, and it went.
Yeah.
And my first time I just went.
It was kind of made up of like a layer of gunk, then the entrails, and then a bit more gunk at the bottom, wasn't it? Protein. Protein.
Oh, shit.
$12:17 a.m. Daniel's in the diary room talking to Big Brother.
You've made it to the final week. How does that feel?
Well, I never thought I would. You know? I mean, I always justify it by just like saying I was always up against people who were more hated than me. You just think, take it in your stride, Dan. Take it in your stride. I can't do anything about it. I mean, I've thought about walking, but it's a double-edged sword, really, you know. I mean, I'm satisfied with the fact that I'm not going to win it. So that's kind of easing the situation. It's making it easier for me to stick around. Definitely.
Why do you think you won't win it?
Well, Nadia, she's got a massive personality. Jason has, you know. Stuart's like student central. And Shell, she's come on leaps and bounds since coming in the house. And I've just kind of took a back seat a lot of the time.
How do you feel your role has progressed?
I think when there's less conflict, I can then relax and be more the character that I am used to being, you know? And it's only been in the last couple of weeks, really, that I've been able to do that. I don't have to be the peacekeeper anymore. Which is bloody good. Because I was sick of the lot of them last week. Oh.
Daniel's smooth facade has been a central part to his success in the Big Brother house. Just like a politician, he's a master of impression management.
Well, I can hide behind any number of characters, and like I can play the fool in here.
This means he's able to control his behaviour and his emotions to create a positive impression.
Round of applause!
He often goes on a charm offensive.
You've got a wicked sense of humour. Marvellous. Shirley, you look lovely. Your legs look nice, don't they? Yeah. Michelle, you've got a fantastic voice, love, and I think you're so pretty.
And avoids conflicts by focusing on resolving them.
Nadia wants to speak to you.
Does she?
Yeah. She wants to clear the air.
His technique is so skilled, he can even be insulting without causing offence.
You're very vain in a subtle way. You are, you're terrible. In fact, you're worse than Jason.
And cleverly, he keeps his less endearing qualities for the diary room.
Does my public adore me? Clearly.
Here, he's free to offload his superior demeanour without annoying the other housemates.
Can I just say something, please?
But there is a negative side to this strategy. His constant neutral stance can make him appear false.
Dan's alright. He's alright, but I want to see more of who he's supposed to be and not what he's been in here.
And as a result, not all of the housemates think he is genuine.
Everything about him, I think, is a little bit fake.
In a lot of ways, he's been quite fake in his house.
I guess I just feel wary of him because I don't think he's sort of being as open as he could with me.
This has been compounded by the fact that Daniel claims he doesn't want to win.
No, I don't want to win. It's bad enough actually being on the bloody show without winning it.
So what are you going to do if you're here in the last week? You're going to ask to walk?
Yeah.
A declaration some of the housemates find unconvincing.
Everyone's heard him saying he'll walk if he gets there last week, there's a chance of him winning it. And now he's backtracked on that as well.
By making such a show of it, the public might just believe him. Despite his recent backtracking, it may be too little, too late. Be careful what you wish for, Daniel.
1:41 a.m. Most of the housemates are asleep. Jason's in the kitchen.
Oh, my stomach's agony, man. man.
Who wins? You decide. To vote, call 09011 2144, followed by 02 for Daniel, 04 for Jason, 08 for Nadia, 09 for Shell, and 10 for Stuart. Or text the name of the housemate you want to win to 84444.